Welcome to another episode of the Digital Tutor Spotlight. The Digital Tutor is the computerized curriculum which brings the great teachers of the world into your home, church, or Christian school to provide private e-tutoring to your children. The Digital Tutor provides instruction in math, social studies, science, language arts, Bible, music, art. But most importantly, the Digital Tutor teaches both children and their parents how to live a biblical lifestyle in a very unbiblical culture. The Digital Tutor uses the incredible power of the computer to bring a rich and diverse educational experience to your family that was not possible only a few short years ago. Are your children gifted? Then the Digital Tutor will allow them to learn at their own pace, and combined with the special events and activities provided by the Homeschool Advantage, they can quickly become leaders in business, in their church, and in their community. Do your children have special needs? The combination of engaging video, immediate feedback, and dynamic repetition make the Digital Tutor lessons ideal for teaching special needs students. Let's take a look at just a few of the courses provided by the Digital Tutor. Jacqueline Smith is the mother of 12 children, 8 of whom are adopted and have special needs. Her course, titled Learning to Read with Jacqueline Smith, contains 38 lessons and begins with the alphabet, carrying first-level students through basic phonics sounds, simple words and phrases, and concludes with students reading simple Bible stories. Our beginner math course begins with learning to count and carries first-level students through ordinal numbers, spatial quantities, simple fractions, addition, subtraction, and coins. This time-tested arithmetic course, developed in the early 1900s, when combined with video and the power of computerized testing, provides a solid arithmetic foundation which students build at their own pace. Just a few of the great teachers who present our creation science lessons include Jay Schabacher of Understanding the Creation Ministries, Kent Hovind of Creation Science Evangelism, and veteran educator Jerome Cox. Just a few of the many topics covered include light, astronomy, weather, biology. In addition to our standard science curriculum, there are also elective science courses like our course on scuba diving. Let's take a look at some of the great teachers in our history and political science course. Dr. Marshall Foster, president of the World History Institute, presents a history of Western civilization which follows the providential hand of God through the centuries. Two-time gubernatorial candidate Ray McBarry, president of 10th Amendment Solutions, gives clear instruction on the dangers of National Socialism and how to combat it. Tim Eccles, founder of TeenPack, presents instruction on how to volunteer in a political campaign. Follow-up lessons by Mark Montini of Gold Dome Consulting provide detailed instruction on how to run a political campaign. And Kevin Swanson of Generations with Vision brings a lesson on the education and training of the next generation in our current political climate. Our course on godly womanhood for unmarried daughters is taught by Hannah Washburn, the editor of Shining Stars magazine. It argues persuasively that since Esther was chosen by the king above all the other women of the land, she must have exhibited all of the aspects of womanhood that the Bible specifically mentions are desirable to kings. She makes a very appealing case to young women to develop the character qualities of submission, a pure heart, modesty, diligence, wise servanthood, contentment, discernment, courage, and right speaking. Anyone who has read the Bible thoroughly knows that betrothal is a topic dealt with throughout the book. And yet the overwhelming majority of modern American churches teach nothing about this biblical process. Most American Christians follow the worldly practice of dating to acquire a spouse, which leads to emotional damage, emotional and physical promiscuity, disease, and quite often divorce. The Digital Tutor course on biblical betrothal explores the reality that the purpose of all of creation was this: God the Father was seeking a bride for His Son. Repeatedly, the Bible shows that God created betrothal and marriage to reveal to us the great mystery of the relationship between Christ and His church. The climax of human history will be the wedding of the Lamb, when the betrothal period is complete and the bride of Christ is united with her bridegroom. This course not only provides biblical insight, but also practical instruction, as it follows the betrothals and marriages of several contemporary couples who practiced it. Music by the Numbers is a ministry music course that not only teaches students how to read music, but also how to think mathematically about music. Beginning with the musical structure of rhythm, it provides instruction in both music theory and performance. Our Just the Bible courses with David Beningo do not feature Bible teaching. There are no cross-references, no interpretation, and no doctrinal discussions. It is simply the text of the Bible, featuring the incomparable narration of David Beningo. The question sets and exams test and reinforce comprehension of the text and include some memorization. 1 Peter 3:15 tells us, "But in your hearts set apart Christ as Lord. Always be prepared to give an answer to everyone who asks you to give the reason for the hope that you have. But do this with gentleness and respect." We live in a culture that has rejected the God of the Bible. How can we be prepared to answer the objections we face from those who have been educated and indoctrinated by the institutions of this culture? Author Tim Sanders has created a wonderful tool to help us. It is a multi-level acrostic that creates an entire Christian apologetics framework that can be easily memorized. Everyone in the world has a bias. This bias is how we answer the four major questions that cannot be answered by experience or observation. Where did we come from? Why are we here? Who's in charge? What are the rules? Prepared to give an answer enables us to recall and defend a biblical bias for answering these questions by using the acrostic bias: beginnings, intent of life, authority, and standards. Would you like to learn how to earn income from a home business? Our course on biblical entrepreneurship features Ray Perry, homeschooling mother of 7 entrepreneurs, and the founder of Educating for Success, the online community designed to bring families together with home business. In these lessons, you will hear the amazing story of how Ray's son, Drew, at age 17, brought his dad home from his corporate job by developing a real estate portfolio. You will learn the 10 keys to success in becoming an entrepreneurial family. You will learn the 3 types of genius your children may possess and how to leverage that into profitability. You will learn about the 8 different kinds of intelligence, 6 of which are never tested for or developed in the government school system, and how all of them can be used to generate income. And you will learn how to build a winning team and take responsibility for the education of your family. These are only a few of the courses included in this unique and comprehensive curriculum. Since the Digital Tutor turns a student's computer into a personal tutor, it's the perfect curriculum for a church or Christian school that wants to offer a non-traditional school program to their families. One proctor can easily set up and monitor up to 30 students, working with them together 1 or 2 days a week while the students complete the rest of their weekly assignments on their computers at home. This also provides a home business opportunity for homeschooling families. Parents who want to become distributors can earn income by helping other families learn how to set up and run the software for their children. Whether you are a church pastor, a Christian school administrator, or a parent, give me a call at 678-570-2195 to talk about how the Digital Tutor can help you meet your educational goals for your students. If I'm busy helping someone else, then leave a message and I will get back to you as soon as possible.